Hello everyone. It's so lovely to see your smiling faces again. Hi. Today I've got another story about a recipe. And if you liked the story about wombat stew, and I know Mackenzie loves that story, then you'll probably like this one called the Rascally Cake. What's that, Connie? Oh, Connie tells me that she likes cake. Do you like cake? Me too. I don't think I like this cake though. Let's see what happens. Mr. Rufus Scumskins O'Parsley wouldn't eat dinner unless it was ghastly. Worm cast butties, tubes of glue, pans of slugs in slimy stew, boogie burgers, brown rat roast, fat black tadpoles squashed on toast, all washed down with a cup of string. Can you imagine such a thing? And here's Mr. Scumskins O'Parsley with his dinner. Yuck. One morning, Rufus woke in bed, picked up a pen and scratched his head. I know, he said. I think I'll make an extra special Christmas cake. Ooh, can you see worms coming out of that cake? It looks disgusting. He smiled and smacked his lips with greed and scribbled down the things he'd need. 10 pounds of flour, 6 rotten eggs, 100 hairy spider's legs, some muck, some moths, some mouldy leaves, and several snotty handkerchiefs, a jug of spit, some garden snails, the clippings from his fingernails. There he is writing his list. It sounds disgusting. He wrote out 50 pages worth of filthy things he could unearth, and then he wrote the recipe. How ghastly could O'Parsley be? For far ghastlier, for up he got and rustled up a cooking pot, a reeky, rusty rubbish bin. What else could he put that lot in? Having done that, off he went to find the foul ingredients. Can you see the dirty rubbish bin he's got there? He's going to cook the cake in that dirty rubbish bin. I can see some eyes peeping out of the rubbish bin. Can you? Two days later, he came back and, grinning like a maniac, put on his apron and his hat and heated up the cooking fat. In went a tramp sock, in went the fleas, in went the scabs from the schoolboy's knees, in went a cowpat, in went mud, in went the blubber, the bones and the blood. Here he is making the cake in the rubbish bin. Soon the pot could hold no more. Horrible blubs bubbled onto the floor. It dribbled and wibbled and spurted and popped. It wobbled and spluttered and splattered and slopped. It coughed and it burped and it tumbled about. And to Rufus's horror, the cake began to climb out. Whoops! Exclaimed Rufus. I've made a mistake. Something's gone terribly wrong with this cake. I've used too much flour. The fat was too hot. Off flew the dustbin lid. Out the cake got. Oh dear. Look at the cake. Look at Rufus. And there it is getting out of the dustbin. It started to chase him round cupboards and chairs, then into the hallway and straight up the stairs. Help! Cried O'Parsley then. What have I done? Hotly pursued by the man-eating bun. He ran to the bedroom and locked the door tight and hid in the wardrobe and shivered with fright. Here comes the cake chasing him up the stairs. And here's the wardrobe he hides in. Under the gap between carpet and door, the rascally cake mixture started to pour. With long, spongy fingers and lardy white toes, it searched and it sniffed with its drippy green nose. I've got you, it gurgled and gave him a tweak. And now I shall eat you. Keep still and don't squeak. Oh. Please do not worry for Rufus's sake. Your sympathy really should lie with the cake. For the cake took one mouthful of Rufus and said, Revolting, disgusting, I'm poisoned, and fled. Well, where did it go to? Nobody knows. The rats wouldn't eat it, and nor would the crows. According to Rufus, it wanders at large, stinking of rubbish and rancid old Marge. And there's the news reporters. And there's the cake, wandering. Mr. O'Parsley decided to change. He doesn't eat anything smelly or strange. Just cucumber sandwiches, lettuce and ham, thinly sliced bread with a spoonful of jam, a lightly boiled egg, the occasional steak. But never, oh never, does Rufus eat cake. Can you see his bandaged foot where the cake took a bite? And here he is sitting up to his supper. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Oh, what's that, Connie? Connie says she doesn't like that sort of cake. Do you like that sort of cake? Bye now.